Take a breath with breathe. One more. One more breath. One more, come on. That feels so good. I'm telling you, man. Take a breath with breathe, and you will see that everything is going to be all right. How y'all doing today? You know what I'm going to talk to you about today? My new books, my 2-book series. It is called Balance and Focus. I'm going to read to you from one of them today. And understand, I am a writer. I write my books. And now that I have learned how to publish them and edit them myself, honey, the sky is the limit. That is just all God right there. But this book is important to me because although it may not seem like I struggle with focus, I do. I get a lot done. But if I could focus all the time, I would get so much more done. So right now I'm going to read from a chapter in my book called Focus and Why We Need It. The series is called Balance and Why We Need It, Focus and Why We Need It. Y'all know I love me some simple titles, okay? So, focus. Here we go. Let me turn. Here we go. The power of choosing one thing. Focus did not, hold on, let me turn this off. Ooh, that energy, that vibration, that helps me focus. Focus did not come into my life because everything slowed down. It came into my life because everything sped up. Creativity, responsibility, motherhood, business, purpose, vision, and opportunity were all on me at the same time. I realized that I was not lacking motivation or intelligence at all. I have always been a motivated person. And I'm highly intelligent too. It seems I was lacking the ability to focus on one thing at a time. My energy was scattered all over the place at times, not because I was incapable, but because I was overextending and constantly responding instead of intentionally choosing which thing to give my immediate attention to. Many of us have that problem. I already know. That's why I'm writing this book for all of us, I've always been a deeply creative person. From the beautiful braids and dreadlocks that I created in my salon, to my amazing spiritual art from my Heart acrylic paint collection, even the way I can take a simple vase and be dazzling is a talent to be admired. Ideas come easily to me. Vision flows naturally and effortlessly. I can see possibilities before they fully exist. I see potential in rough beginnings and beauty in unfinished outlines. That creative gift, however, comes with its own unique challenges. When creativity isn't anchored in focus, it becomes exhausting. The mind jumps ahead, sideways, backwards, outwards, all at once. It's not that you lack inspiration. If anything, there's too much of it. But the constant mental motion starts to feel more like noise rather than clarity. You should feel energized, but instead you start feeling overwhelmed. Instead of being productive, you feel perpetually busy, just busy. The busyness creates stress, not because you're doing too much, but because your attention is fractured. Your mind is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. As a result, great ideas get left half unfinished. As much as y'all see me produce, I have so much more. I have so many ideas for books that I want to write. True progress happens when we learn to give one idea our full undivided attention. When we stop chasing all the potential possibilities at once and pour 100% of our energy into completing just one of them. That's when your inspiration becomes impactful. That's when your vision becomes a reality. Living in the cell phone scroll age does not help us. Scrolling age, it does not help us. I'm absolutely guilty of it. And so are you. I can be attempting to read a good book or editing one of the published books for my publishing clients, and the phone light will come on because of some notification. As much as I try to ignore it, I can't seem to do it. Then once I pick up the phone, the chances of glancing at the notification and putting it right back down are slim to none. Try it. Go and try it. I know now I must turn it completely away. in order to get what I need done. Honestly, it is probably best to put it in another room. Technology is a blessing and a curse, but definitely a true catalyst in disrupting focus. Sustaining focus takes work in a world designed to distract us. I became aware of this fragmentation in the smaller moments in life. I would set out to do something simple, walk into the kitchen, get a glass of water, and suddenly find myself standing in another room, distracted by a sound or a thought or something unfinished. The task I originally intended to complete was still waiting, untouched, while my attention had already moved on. At first, I laughed it off. Then I noticed how often it happened. Then I noticed how it began to annoy me. Yes, I would get annoyed. I'm like, my God, can you focus on one thing and knock it off? So here's a prime example happening in real time. I just wrote this right now because this just happened this morning. I'm sitting here on my salon desk, re-editing this chapter. I put on my crown chakra bows, which you just heard, put on my crown chakra video from YouTube because that helps me to stay calm and focused. My laptop is open. Bam. Oh, I knew if I did that, I was going to lose my place. Okay, laptop is open. Intention is set. I'm ready to edit. Then out of nowhere, I suddenly have to go to the bathroom. I tell myself, go on and handle that and come right back. After all, I'm literally writing this book because I realize I have a focus issue. I sit back down and start editing again. And now, suddenly my face itches. Then my neck. Then my back. Then my mind jumps in with a full explanation that I just made up in my head. Oh, you took the trash out earlier. You probably touched some bacteria. You better get up and wash your hands before it starts to spread. This is how the mind works. I keep editing. I try to keep editing, but the itching ramps up, it's proving its point. It refuses to let me ignore it. So I get up, go wash my hands at the salon sink, which is right over there. While I'm there, I notice the sink needs cleaning. So naturally, I start cleaning the sink instead of coming back to the book. At that point, editing is no longer happening. I tell myself, I'll just go dry my hands and sit back down and go to work. Nope. I hear a noise outside. I walk over to the window and suddenly I'm standing there being nosy for 10 whole minutes. As I finally head back to the desk to finish editing this very chapter, my stomach starts to growl and I say, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And just like that, the cycle continues. One small distraction leads to another and another until the original task is completely buried. I'm not going to finish the whole chapter because it's long. But this is the book I'm writing right now. This series is so important to me. I'm going to tell you something. I know I say this all the time. I feel so passionate about each one of my books because I write them. These are my words. And now that, I don't, no ghostwriter, nothing. I am writing these books in real time, and these are lived experiences. That's why they're so popular, and that's why people always buy them, because when you read them, if you read one, you say, it's me. Oh my God, this is how I got through this. I want people to know the things that I've been through, the things I struggle with. And at this point in my life, I am struggling with focus. Got this big move coming. I got a lot to do, and I'm writing books. Now I'm writing books so that I can have a residual income. But me, I got a whole lot of lived life. I got a whole lot of stories. I got a whole lot of things I've been through. I've been married several times. I got a whole lot of issues that can help someone else, teaching people. So that's why I write, and there'll be a whole lot of books coming out. But this book is about focus. It's called Focus and Why We Need It. It is the second book in my 2-book series called the Balance and Focus series. The first book, Balance, and Why We Need It, which is super important, which I'll do a video about that. We need balance in all areas of our lives. To live a happy, more fulfilling life, you need balance. People go to one extreme or the other, but we need balance. But this book is called Focus and Why We Need It. It is not available yet, but I would love for you to buy the first one first on Amazon. If you get Balance and Why We Need It by Sabrina Fisher-Reese, it will automatically let you know when Focus is ready. So I love you guys. I know many people, many people in all different areas of the workplace, all different areas of life. We can't focus. We're like, the world seems to be designed for us not to focus. But I got stuff to do. I got a legacy to leave. I got a whole lot of books in me. And so do you. So come on to In59 Seconds Publishing Company and get them done. Anyway, I love y'all. But this is my a chapter in my book, Focus and Why We Need It, from my 2-book series, Balance and Focus. I love you guys. Have a great day. Now let me go focus and finish this chapter.